Hello, patrons and followers. Life has taken a turn. As many of you know, I've been having cooling issues with the truck. Came out to my dear friend Paul's amazing shop to do this. Put in a beautiful new performance aluminum radiator, which we had to build custom brackets to make it fit. Everything's cherry until it pressurizes, and it's got a major core leak. Oh boy! So I'm stranded at Paul's for a week and no real signal to send up videos, so I will be having to do a mashup, a compilation for you. One big long video of the story. It was very upsetting at first, but I just took my first solar shower since Baja, and I gotta tell you, that's amazing feeling outdoors in a beautiful place to do. I absolutely love it. So this has given me an opportunity to do a bunch of work on the truck that I know needed to be done. I've kind of been putting it off because of all the jackdaw stuff, but hey, I'm down for a week waiting for the replacement radiator, and I'm going to get with all those little tasks. So anyway, you'll be seeing this video long after it's all done, but hopefully it's entertaining at that point. Summer morning after a beautiful night, making breakfast, hella kitchen style. Yeah, definitely the best place I've ever been stranded. Paul and I got the shroud built today. The guy is amazing. Building a custom shroud for this new radiator, which was leaking yesterday when we fired it up and now doesn't leak anymore. No idea what the hell's going on with that. I have a warranty replacement on its way, but don't know what to do about that. Anyway, I'm a mess. It's hot. We've been working all day, but he's done and the shroud's built. We got it done, and now I'm going to pull it out, finish all the nice edges nice and smooth, and then paint it. And then tomorrow we should be road testing, as long as that radiator doesn't leak again. All right, my waking view. Gotta like this little sleepy spot. Nice and hot, slept with the door open and the screen in place. Oh. We do a road test today, see if this radiator is actually gonna work, or what the deal is. Keeping my fingers crossed. Okay, well, having quite the miracle with the new competition aluminum radiator. As I told you earlier in this video, upon initial pressurization, it leaked like crazy, right down the tubes. I mean, on one side, and we shut her down immediately. I've never seen an initial radiator pressurize and leak like that, so I figured I had a dud. A defective radiator. So shut her down, got on the web, ordered up a warranty replacement that was going to take a week to get to me, of course. Stranded at Paul's shop in Paulsbo is what I expected. And next morning, went and started up the engine because I needed to move the truck around. No leak at all. Let it get to full pressure. No leak. Oh my God. So we pulled it into the shop. We built a custom shroud for the fan, which is really trick. And then I ran it again, tested it in the yard. Wouldn't leak under pressurization. So bagged it for the night, cleaned up the shop. And then today, it is Sunday, July 31st. I've been road testing it. I've done 3 full cycles of from full cool to full hot, highway driving, you name it. I've been running around. And she's performing flawlessly, just way better than I've ever had with the V8. So acting like the upgrade it's supposed to be. So apparently this happens every now and then with a brand new aluminum radiator. Now I've heard it. I've found it in a few places. Whatever. She's doing great. So if all continues to go well today, a few more tests, I'll head back to Seattle on Monday. And that's good news. I won't have to postpone any jackdaw stuff. So yay! We're optimistic. Well, the radiator's proved itself very worthy. Working great. So I'm heading back to Seattle today. 4 or 5 days sooner than I thought I would when I was pretty sure it was defective. So I am done at Paul's place. Seattle, here I come. So grateful. Thank you, Paulsbo. Time to resume the regularly scheduled jackdaw programming. Unbelievable. So I drove back to Seattle this week, caught the ferry, rolling victorious with the amazingly functioning, just fantastic new performance radiator. She's never run so cool. It's great. 3 starts after I get here. 3 engine starts after I get to Seattle. Right after getting a shower, that second bolt, it was the only bolt holding my starter into the bell housing, broke just like the first one did in Baja. And I had to crawl under Hella in the parking lot, fresh out of shower at Planet Fitness, and get all greasy and MacGyver things so I could get 1 more start out of it, maybe 2. And I used baling wire to secure it in there, of all things. Hey, thank you, Ellensburg. That stuff's amazing. Got it started and rolled down to my spot on Seaview to park until I find a shop that can extract the broken bolts out of the bell housing. So, big fun, boy. This is turning into a little bit of a hella trials period right now, but that shit happens. So anyway, here we go with another chapter. So yesterday afternoon, after my jackdaw shoot was done, I got back to the truck. I got underneath and tried a few more little ideas to hold the starter in well enough without the bolts to start the truck. Nothing worked. So I called up Talon and he came down with his friend Ian. Thank you guys. And they pushed the truck. I clutch started and I drove up top of Crown Hill, found a spot that I could spend the night, and in the morning just put in the clutch, roll down the hill, clutch start, take her to Crown Hill Auto. And so that's where I am now, waiting. Nervous, I got butterflies. I want this to be just no big deal. So I'm hoping. So I came to Crown Hill Automotive to get this work done on Hella. They got both the bolts out. If you've got a vintage rig, this is the kind of shop you want to find. These guys do all kinds of British and import vehicles, American classics, full rebuilds, Japanese classics. I mean, this is the place. These are the kind of people you want working on your vintage rig when you have to have it done. And I am so grateful I found these guys. They've been awesome. I'm happy to report it appears the Hella trials are over. In the last 4 weeks, I've been stranded a week one time with cooling issues, 4 days another time with more work on the cooling system and upgrading, and then the last 5 days with starter bolts that had broken off in the block and I couldn't turn the starter. How about that? First one broke as a result of Baja running, and I didn't take care of it when I got back here. I should have got that taken care of. Well, it bit me in the butt, but I believe we're all squared away now. Dave at Crown Hill Auto was amazing, did great work. He's run Baja himself in a motorcycle when he was 50. Anyway, she's all sound now. New cooling system in, upgraded the air intake because that was just not sufficient. And yeah, new bolts in that starter. Starter was actually okay, it turns out. Amazing. Tough little bugger. And so just needed the bolts drilled out, which he gave me the fragments, which is really something. I love that stuff. And yeah, she's all good to go. So that's gonna be my video for this week, all about the Hella trials and how you got to keep up on your old vehicles. They are not appliances, they are not maintenance free, but they got a lot of soul, and I certainly, in all the strandings I've had lately, have come to more deeply appreciate my wheels and just what an amazing blessing it is to have your own personal transportation, no matter what it is. Gosh, it's a game changer. Wishing you all a great weekend.